YouTube channel. My name is Yemi. If you're new here, welcome. This is a space where we'll talk about all things wellness. Wellness in our bodies, physically, wellness in our emotions, relationship with ourselves, with one another, and also relationship with God as well. This week, I want us to focus on emotional wellness. If you are interested, please continue to watch. Welcome back. So if you have been on the news or you've seen the news, you've been on social media, you've so many platforms. By now, I'm sure you've heard or you've seen some of the interview of Meghan and Harry with Oprah. After that interview happened, there's been a lot of responses and reactions to that interview. But really what I want to focus on is when Meghan opened up to Oprah and she shared how she was suffering with depression and also struggled with suicidal ideation, suicidal issues when she was pregnant, is really what I want us to focus on. After the video went out, there were a lot of reactions and responses, and the biggest reaction that I have seen so far is that of Piers Morgan. And he had said that he doesn't believe anything that Meghan has said, which to me means that he doesn't believe that she was depressed or that she struggled with suicidal ideation. And you know, when I saw that video, I was shocked as to, do we still have people that are not sensitive to mental health issue? Even if he had his own biases or whatever with her, the fact that she was opening up and saying, you know, the struggle she had with her mental health should have at least, you know, you could have said, oh, I believe everything. I believe this, but I don't believe the other things. But he just said he doesn't believe anything she says. And to me, it means he doesn't believe that she was depressed. He doesn't believe that she struggled with or had suicide ideation. And that just made me to just wonder, do we still have people like that in our society? Do we have people that are not empathetic or are not understanding when it comes to mental health? You know that when you have situation when people are saying, I don't believe you have depression, or I don't believe that you're saying that, you know, you're struggling with mental health, this is what makes a lot of people not speak up. This is what makes a lot of people not come out, because they just already, there is a stigma, supposedly, right? There is a stigma, and people are afraid of being judged. Just like what we see that has happened with Meghan. Of course, definitely people are reacting and judging and saying they don't believe anything. She's just saying that to get attention. I want to bring it back home. I want to bring it back home to you and to myself, that if somebody comes to you, a friend, a co-worker, a family member comes to you and they confide in you and say, hey, I'm struggling with my mental health. I've been having issues with depression. What would you say to that person? Really is a question that I'm asking myself. I remember when I started this channel, one of the things I started focusing on is mental awareness. And I shared how, you know, for my community, how can we respond to people that have mental health? I'll put the link up here for us to watch if you've not seen that video before. Today, I'm bringing a reminder to everyone out there watching this video or that will come across this video. I want us to remember that we should all be advocates for mental health. You don't need a certification. You don't need a license. You don't need any sort of education for you to be an advocate for mental health. Let's protect the integrity and the dignity of people that are struggling with mental health. The disorder itself is hard enough for people to cope with, And we don't want to add our own judgments, our own biases, our own issues to other people's problem. Okay? So if somebody comes to you, say a family member, or somebody that you know, co-worker, a friend comes to you and tell you that, hey, I'm struggling with mental health, what would you say to that person? Please, I'm asking you, I want you to talk to me in the comment section. Somebody comes to you and they open up, what would be your first reaction to that person? Now, I'm going to share a few things that we can share and tell people like that. If somebody comes to you and they say that, oh, I'm struggling with depression, I just feel down. Some of the things that you can say that can help them is, how can I help you? How can I be of assistance to you? How are you coping? How are you managing the symptoms? Have you made an appointment to see your primary care or your, have you talked to a counselor? Do you want to talk to a counselor? How can I be of assistance with you? The things that we can say to them that can make them know that they're being supported, also are things that I've already mentioned. And you can also ask, I want you to know that you are not alone. If you need help, please call me. And please, let's keep to our words. When we tell people that we're going to help, let's make sure that we'll help. You don't just say empty, don't give empty promises. So you can say, how are you coping? I can come over and spend some time with you. How do you feel? Do you want to talk more about this? These are the things that we want to tell those people. You don't want a situation where you say, oh no, you don't look depressed, you cannot be depressed, or keep quiet. Especially when it comes to children, right? We're like, what do you know about depression? Go and sit down. Especially as Africans, we ignore the symptoms. When a child comes to you, when an adult comes to you, let's take them serious. You really don't want to tell that person, oh, I don't believe you. You are such, an organized person. You are such a spiritual person. You're such a powerful person. You're a boss lady. There's no way you can be struggling with depression. Depression is not written on anybody's forehead. Of course, it is not written on anybody's forehead. The list of people that you don't even expect, can suffer from depression. I feel that as humans, we always just, we look at ourselves and we categorize people as to, oh, this person is strong, this person is weak, this person is very assertive. So certain things cannot happen to this person. Oh, this person that, seems to be quiet or supposedly weak, or then these things can happen to them. Which is almost never true, okay? Please watch that video that I put up here. I already addressed some of the stigmas and myths about mental health. Make sure to watch that. So today really is just to keep that discussion and awareness going. We don't wait until mental health month before we start talking about mental health. Let's make it everyday discussion. The more we talk about it, the more we bring awareness, the more we become aware of our own, maybe thoughts or biases. And this biases is not because we're wicked or we're mean that we have the biases. It's just maybe the way we've been brought up, the things that we were told as children, or maybe the society that we're in could form some of these biases as well. So when you're aware of your own biases, you can begin to learn, educate yourself, and make changes, okay? So this video is to bring awareness, to help us to start talking about mental health again, and also to remind us to be a support, be your sister's keeper, be a support to your friend, be a support to, your co-worker, be a support and an advocate. Like I've said before, to be a mental health advocate, you don't need an education. You don't need a paper. You don't need a certification. You just need to speak up and support people that are struggling with mental health. I want you guys to share with me, what is your experience with mental health? Have you struggled in the past? Are you an advocate? If somebody comes to you and they ask you or they tell you and say that they're struggling with depression, how would you respond to that person? Please share with me in the comment section. I look forward to hearing from you guys all the time. If there's any topic, any um, topic or anything that you would want me to, contribute my 2 cents to, please let me know. Shoot me an email, put it in the comment section for me, and I'll definitely look into doing that. It's my pleasure coming to you guys. Thank you for watching me. Thank you for sharing my videos. Thank you for subscribing. I love you guys, and I will see you next time. Bye.